Hi, this is Lars with Yoyo Play, and today I'm going to tell you about the Yomega Fireball. Now, the Fireball is one of the lower end Yomega yo-yos. It's not the yo-yo with the brain. That means it does not have an auto return feature. You have to wake it up yourself when you make it sleep. You have to wake it back up. It has a transaxle. Now, a transaxle is different than a fixed axle, and it's different than a ball bearing. A fixed axle is just when you have just a plain thing like a metal axle or a wooden axle, and it just stays there. A ball bearing is when you have a ball bearing that goes over the axle, and then you get a super long ball bearing spin. And a transaxle is something in between. It's like it's a sleeve that turns that goes over the axle, so you get a much longer sleep time than just a fixed axle yo-yo, but not quite as long as a ball bearing yo-yo. Now, this yo-yo is almost exactly, I think it actually is the exact same shape as a Raider. It's just a less expensive option because it has the transaxle instead of the bearing. It's a great yo-yo for beginners, that have already learned, want to do the basics, rock the baby, walk the dog, trapeze around the world, things like that. Sleeps well, does basic string tricks. It's really good at looping. You can loop this thing all day if you practice. And it's a great yo-yo for that. It's also good if you're going to try to learn how to do two-handed yo-yoing, which I don't really know how to do yet, but I'm working on it. It's a great all-around yo-yo. Why don't you give it a try?